Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry, I'm still setting up some stuff. I'm trying to get the game audio here on the stream. I'm not sure if it's on. What's up, Dial? Also, hi, Mar and Techno. I know I haven't seen Pepper in the Discord in such a while, but I'm pretty sure she's busy. She's always been a pretty busy person. Hey, what's up, Warren? Thank you for stopping by. Well, all of you actually. I'm just gonna be using today's stream as kind of a test stream, so that's why I didn't really announce it on the what's it called, on the YouTube community page or whatever. So I'll play World Boss for a bit and stuff. I actually just woke up. I was telling Diana in the Discord I wanted to stream earlier, but ended up sleeping a little bit more. I might reinstall Destiny Child again. Yeah, you should. I mean, Mercury's pretty good. I think I remember you telling me in the comments that you missed. I think it was Lupin or Ophois. The busiest person. Yeah. Yeah, no, she hasn't logged on in almost 2 weeks, but I still keep her on my friends list. All right, so does the audio sound good on the stream right now? Because I don't want the music or anything to be too loud. I'm trying to find like the sweet spot for the stream audio. All right, I'll adjust it right now. I don't know why the game audio is not coming through. Give me a sec. All right, the mic audio should be a little bit better. Here, let me reconnect my phone to the capture, and maybe it'll fix the game audio. Okay. Alright, we should have some game audio now. I'm not sure if the mic sounds too good. I raised the volume a bit more. Also, hi, welcome to the stream. Alright, I'll increase the game audio.
まあまあ、落ち着いてください。傷つけたりしませんから。
The mic's fine? Okay, cool. My 1.5 year count can do 12 million DPS. I mean, that's pretty decent. That's some good damage. Perfect? Okay, cool. Thank you. Alright, we should probably start some world boss or something. Alright, or maybe we'll do PvP because I have to get my runs in. I'm gonna just not say my damage. Well, your damage is pretty good. I think 60 million is a good spot for the world boss. I think the only units carrying me are the debuffers, and also I believe the Sweet Citry, the wood type supporter, not the debuffer. Is the world boss guide on Reddit? I couldn't find it. Yes, it's on Reddit. I have a link on my overview of the guide on the channel, but I could find a link for you. Give me 1 sec. Alright, this should be the image link to the guide. And then if you browse on the global Reddit, you should be able to find it towards the like trending posts. I'm just not doing any ignition, still trying to get the HOR exclusive. Yeah, HOR, it's so tough to pull those exclusive units, and I think that's why they stopped doing them, because we haven't received one in, I believe, over a year or so. So it's okay. I mean, HR exclusive units, they were pretty cool because like only a few could actually obtain them like as soon as they released. But you know, if they're PvP units, then it's so hard to uncap them to +6, and then now you have to worry about igniting them. My Sweet Citry is just weak. Yeah, mine was very weak, but I tossed in a ton of Onyx, and I got all of her copies from the HOR as well. Why is Plat 1 harder than Plat 4? Is it? I'm not sure. I was actually demoted to Plat 1 a few weeks ago and decided to grind it out a bit because I was kind of slacking on PvP. Oh, my phone's disconnecting. But I was kind of slacking on PvP. So I ended up demoting. Alright, let me try a battle here, actually. So I avoid Nitri for my team because her Confuse is so strong. And I believe it hits, or well, the AI is better for Nitri. So your team is kind of screwed over with the Confuse. So I always avoid her. And then a second unit I always avoid would probably be Ymir because he just pops my not bridal hilder, gunslinger hilder. I just got a Mercury from the HOR. Well, that's nice. I want, dude, I need so many copies of Mercury. I would prefer to have her +6, but I would do with +2. +2 seems to be a decent spot. Are you ready for endless PvP? No, I'm not. I'm actually starting to save up my units, but I still have to uncap them, invest Onyx, and then for the 3-star and 4-stars, I need cores. I don't have any core materials if I want to ignite them. So I still have a ton of work to do on my endless teams. Hey, nice to see you stream. Well, nice to see you join. Just wanted to use today to kind of test the streams and hopefully you all enjoy it. And then I'll come up with more of a consistent schedule for these streams. When I say weak, I mean I have absolutely no uncap. Well, yeah, base probably isn't too great, but at least it's a start. I can fight anything, team. I just have to kill their attacker first. Yeah, it can be tough. Alright, let's try one actually. I keep talking too much. We'll use this team. This team doesn't seem too strong, but knowing my luck, I'll probably be popped as soon as I enter the battle. Alright, so what I was telling Morningstar, my Discord, one of our members, was that I tried to slide with Bispy first, and then I move into a Citrus drive, or slide, and then Limos directly after. So I'm not sure if you guys seen it, but that's what I was doing. So Limos could apply, like, I think she has minus 30% defense in PvP when she's ignited. So I like using her. Might have to lower the game audio. Yeah, that's what I was scared of. Because the home screen is one thing, but when you start to get into battle, it's kind of loud. Alright, we'll try. I lowered the audio by 10. Because the game audio is kind of on the same. Okay. Alright, I lowered it a bit. Imagine doing World Boss. Yeah, I would have made all of your ears bleed out. Thanks for the link. No problem. Yeah, you just hear all of the World Boss units spamming their attacks. Alright, let's try this audio and see if it's good. So I want to fight this team, but the Tiamat's pretty scary. Sometimes she does destroy, and they do have Limos, but she isn't ignited, so I could probably fight it. I'm of course avoiding this team as I don't like fighting against Nitri. Okay, I kind of messed up on the voice. Alright, that wasn't too bad. They ended up all dying. Do it 2 times? Okay, I'll try it 2 times. I normally play on 3 times. So for stream, we'll probably just do a lower speed then. Unknown, I don't think I should fight, but we can try. Hopefully it's not a Ymir or Nitri. Okay, it's a Saturn. Alright, we'll do 2 times. So we're gonna have Limos first, which I do like having initially. I probably shouldn't have slid with Oak Waste right there. Oh my gosh, they destroyed my C tree. Which is bad, because she's so strong. Alright, we still got it. Thankfully, the not Bridal Holder, Sniper Holder ended up critting. But do you all see how strong C-Tree is? Like, she's literally destroying my team from that single drive skill. My skills are hardly moving. It's too strong? Well, yeah, my team is fully ignited, so... But once I start to get higher, like towards the top 100, my team starts to crack. Because everyone's way better optimized than I am, like, equip-wise and such. So... I'm just trying to get back to Platinum 5. Is Oathwaste worth to build even though I have her +0? I would say it's worth to try her out in PvP. If she doesn't work, then just keep her around, as you'll want to uncap her. She's still pretty strong, so I would definitely recommend to try and at least awaken her, as you'll probably use her during raids and world boss trials as well if you do obtain the later copies. And if we end up having a feature again for her, then definitely summon for her. Why are you scary? Just a ton of cores were dumped into these characters. Alright, so we're done with PvP for now. My list hasn't refreshed, so we'll go to World Boss. I'm not sure if it's going to lag on my phone, so let's see. We do have 3 tickets. I ended up using all of my tickets before I went to bed, so right now we're in the top 15%, and yesterday's daily was pretty good. Not the rewards. I did record the rewards for the channel, but nothing too good from the first day. The power level, yeah, I think it's just all due to the Eve and Mafta. Well, Thisbe as well. At first, I did have, I believe, a 600k power, but I ended up dropping the Fluttering Citry from my team because I didn't know that the boss is immune to lure. So if you guys had seen on the guide, they were suggesting the Fluttering Citry based on the Japan skills, and for global she's actually immune to it, as you can see on the leader buff. So I ended up dropping the Fluttering Citry yesterday. So she wasn't really doing much besides slowing down skills, I believe. Still mad that I had to buy the Samil costume. I ended up pulling the Samil costume within my first platinum chest, which was crazy. I didn't know. Yeah. I didn't know as well for the great majority of the first day, but I ended up checking out her skills and I was like, wow, I'm literally using her for no reason. So what could I change in her spot? I think I seen your team in the Discord. I would probably say try her in place of the Morgan you do have in your team and see how the damage is. If Morgan is still outputting the most or more damage than her, then leave Morgan or try to use a better attacker. I'm not sure who would be better. I mean, Mafdet would be good, as I believe you just uncapped her to +6. She's pretty strong, and if you do ignite her, she's insane. Do you focus PvP more than PvE? I'm trying to focus World Boss more now. At first, I was prioritizing my PvP team on Ignition, so yeah, I was prioritizing my PvP team, and then now I am moving into the prioritization of units in World Boss and Ragnarok. I'm replacing her for Mars. Yeah, definitely go for it. She's not really doing too much during this event, so well, it's unfortunate because I did want to use her, but you can do reduced graphics and disable live 2D for performance. All right, we'll try it. Cool. So disable live 2D. All right, disable graphics. I normally run these settings. All right, so we'll be testing out this team again. I just started using it late last night. We ended up swapping out the Citri 4 set and swapping to the Mercury leader skill. It's been doing pretty well. My overall peak for the event is at 127 mil, I think, if I remember correctly. Hoping to break it at least once more. So let's see if we can deal a decent amount of damage. And I just ignited her fully. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but I mean, at least you did finish her. She will be so strong for your team. Yeah, in PvP, oh my gosh, especially in Platinum, she is on every team. Oh no, my Mercury died. Sometimes she just gets absolutely destroyed in the front row. But we'll just stick it out. I had to buy a Samil costume, and why do you say Samil? I'm not sure. I haven't really looked up the pronunciation of her name. Should have moved Mercury to the back. Yeah, she isn't level 60. Oh my gosh, second unit died. What do you think? Is it better 2 or 3 attackers? I had 3 attackers, but the third wasn't ignited. So I ended up dropping Thanatos and adding in the Rusalka. So I think 2 attackers, ignited attackers, are well, is the sweet spot for me at least. Some still do use 3 attackers, if you do run Virupa or such, then it's okay. Ymir or Athena for Ignition? I'd say overall people use Athena more, but I do think it's because she's been out for a while. Ymir's only been around for probably a couple months, so I would personally prefer Ymir. I do like him more. And with Athena, I'm not sure if Overwaste counters Ymir, but I mean, either is fine. I personally like Ymir more. Do you collect figurines IRL? No, I don't. I plan on actually buying some, but just never really got the chance to. Ymir's good, yeah. I only have him at, I believe, +2. I should have added him to my HOR list, but I ended up adding the Sparkling Neptune to my list, and I have all of her uncaps, but I still have to work on her. Alright, so our front row is kind of cracking. We have like 4 units down, but the damage isn't too bad. Low quality battle removes drive hits and sounds. Yeah. Alright, 77 for the first run. It's okay. I'm hoping my Mercury doesn't die the next battle, so we'll see. Alright, so her leader skill, I think it's doing fine. Or what's Babel's again? Debuff evasion. We'll try his for one run. And we'll front row Mott, because Mercury's just dying. I can't even start to compare. Well, your damage is good, considering the amounts of ignition you have on your team and such. So I would say your damage is great. In the story, they pronounce it Seimele? I've just been going off Samil, but alright, so we'll go with this for now. And hopefully my Mercury stays up. Who's your favorite character? I'd probably go with, I would say Demeter. I like her raid costume a ton. And I actually did go for the +6 on her when her Ragna break did just start. So I would say she was my favorite character. And it hasn't really changed, but I would say definitely Demeter. The 5-star, of course. Yeah, sometimes it can be tough with these characters' names. So, what I'll try and do before I record videos and such, I'll look up their pronunciation on Google and hopefully get it down. But sometimes I still do get them wrong. Yeah, so one thing about moving her to the back row is the fever time actually, of course, imports her because she's a water unit. So all of the taps aren't going on Eve and Mefta. All right, so we're at 50 million at 2 minutes. This is what I pretty much like to see. That is one of your charms, yeah. Yeah, I haven't checked out the World Boss story just yet. I should though, because I believe there's some mission passes for it. My average is 4 million. It's okay. If you always, oh my gosh, I can't talk. If you need any help, you could always come to the Discord, and we help each other out with the teams and such. So if you ever need any recommendations on your team, just feel free to ask and such. But 4 million, it just depends on the team. If you're more of a if your water team's more of a lower tier, then it's okay. I would also love to see that, but on my side. Yeah, I'm definitely hyped for this event as well. Here I am nearly having the same units and only having 4 million damage. Well, we ended up with 92 for this run, which is pretty. I do like to see 92 or 90. Poison scales harder. So her poison's probably better for world boss, Circats of course, And then outside, I would say just use Eve. But personally, I just went with Eve as I had more uncaps on her. I forgot who to change with Fluttering Citri. Um, I'm not quite sure. I think I recommended the team in Discord. Or you can tell me your team here in the chat and then I'll help you out. Are you both on this world boss? Yeah, that's totally fine. They're great units. I was hoping Cirquette was a bit better, as I wanted to raise her, and everyone was hyped for her when she initially released. But she's not a bad unit. Now let me see what I do have my Circuit at. Yeah, she could be at +5, but I have her at +6. Wow. How's the damage for Circuit? How long have you played DC? I've been playing since, I would say, 2 weeks after the global launch. So I've been playing for 2+ years. It's just crazy how there's already been 20 world boss trials. Yeah, I have to get those done. I'll do more PvP definitely. I just have to, for the stamina, probably just do some midnight walks in the spa. I wish for the Moa's Paradise they didn't have the summon, because it kind of sucks how you have to summon for a dice, but it's okay, I guess. I've been playing DC from the start, and I'm nowhere close. It's okay though. I mean, what I would suggest, maybe try and prioritize Ignition a little bit more. And if you do have the uncaps, so Ignition is huge now. I remember like before Ignition, World Boss like damage numbers weren't even anywhere close to this. How long do you think DC will last? I believe it's doing pretty well in Korea. I'm not sure about the Japan side of the game. I haven't really checked up on it. They still do update it, of course, consistently. Korea just received some new stuff, I think. I would say at least a few more years. It seems to be doing very well in Korea based on their world boss numbers and such. So, hoping to see it last for a long time. Just really depends on the game quality and if others still enjoy the game in time. But the global side, I do enjoy it a ton. I do think we were lacking in content a bit, so I'm pretty happy they did announce the Endless Duel. So I'm glad they're trying to improve the global side a bit more. Because it just kind of sucked. Well, it didn't really suck, but we were just cycling through each event over and over, and we were kind of due for the Endless. And we were also supposed to receive the race event with Tiamat, but we never received it. So also, I do miss those old information videos they used to put out as well. I believe you're talking about the ones on the global channel, right? Those were pretty nice. They should actually do more of those. I'm scared to use it. I don't really understand the ignition system. I would say yes, attackers, you do want to prioritize and then move on to your supporters' debuffers. Tanks probably last. Yeah, I would say it's doing way better in Korea. I'm not sure about JP, but probably. I'm just scared because this game is free to play friendly. Yeah, the whales the whales do cover a good portion. Like these teams are no joke. Like this this team is insane. I paid around 100 bucks just cuz I felt bad for him. Sometimes I spend money myself, but I mean if you're just impatient and stuff or lack currency, I would say like they make a ton of money through Onyx, Gold, all of these Onyx packs. They pull people in. They pull myself in. So let's take a moment to say thank you to the whales. Yeah, so I love whales, dude. So and they carry us for World Boss. So we're hoping to see 200 plus World Boss trials here or runs. Right now we're on 28. It's not bad. Here, let me check out my tickets. Alright, we can do a few more PvP. Wow, my Devil Rumble shop has no fire material. Oh yeah, the underground. I totally forgot about the new difficulty on underground. That's another thing we missed. Like it was supposed to be out so long ago. What's your favorite unit design wise? I'm the guy always talking about Tamamo in the Discord. Well, I personally like Demeter a ton. So oh, we have a new world boss. Nice. I wish Demeter was a little more useful, or at least received her soul carta. She was supposed to
ねえ
receive
ダーリン
a soul card
新しい私はどう惚れ直しちゃ
that I
うぜ
believe increases her venom damage, but it hasn't been released, and I'm hoping they do release it someday because I want to test her on PvP. It's just hard now because, you know, it's kind of not worth to ignite it right now. My favorite unit? Don't say Red Cross. Well, Red Cross is okay, I guess. Demeter is my second favorite unit. She was my first child at level 100 in the spa. Wow. That's impressive. I don't even have a unit at level 100. Sometimes I honestly forget about the spa, but I need to prioritize it more. The spa, I would say, is crazy. Oh, really? Well, I guess Citri does have an impact. We should actually go to my spa because I need to put my units in. You definitely reminded me about the spa. Where's debuffer?
楽勝でしたよテイワズ様
Yeah, the spa is definitely easy to forget. I wish they had a button like on the top left or something, so you can just like enter all of your units again and collect whatever. You know, like just a 2-click button. That would be insane. Like insane quality of life change. You just click one button here, click accept, and then all of your units are in the spa again. Is your friend list full? I don't believe so. I think I have 2 more slots. So let me see my code. Where's my code? Here's my ID on the screen if you want to add me. I have 2 more slots, so I went from averaging 40 to 60 mil to 12 mil. Oh my gosh. Definitely add her back to your team. Honestly, if they just made the Devil Pass, $5. Yeah, I do agree. A ton of mobile games do have their pass at around $5 to $10, and the purchases would obviously go way up. I think, just as you said, if they water down the rewards a bit, then more would definitely buy it. Like, if they just add an Onyx and such, it'll become a fan favorite. Devil Pass, right now, it's okay. I have bought it in the past before, but for more of the stronger units, like if they were featured towards the final level. But like right now, it is a, what's it called? It's a better bang for your buck if you do buy the Devil Pass than some other packages. Like, I would rather have $50 spent on the Devil Pass instead of $50 on just raw crystals. But you could also say just used the $50 on Onyx and gold in the shop as well. So yeah, I do agree with you though. If they do drop the price a bit, it would be cool. And never forget about it. Tamamo is nearly level 90 out of 100. Wow. That's crazy. I always forget about the spa. Or at least I don't come back every 6 hours. I'll probably do it once per day. So let's do it now. Alright, so my game is lagging out, so we're gonna have to reset it. I haven't forgot. I simply didn't want to waste my stamina. Yeah, sushi stamina. It's insane. I don't know how she keeps all of that stamina around. I've seen her Korea stamina, and I believe it's at like insane numbers. Hecats is also a waifu contender. She's pretty cool. I do like her. Yeah, I wish we did have an Onyx farm dungeon. They had one towards the earlier state of the game. I think it was called Abyss. You could farm Onyx, but it was just stamina heavy. I don't think anyone would complain though if it was stamina heavy anyway, because if you have the chance for free Onyx, people are gonna go for it. And plus, stamina is tossed out like candy. Like, I would say a few days ago, I had under 200 stamina, and now I have over 3k. So, my friend last login 791 days ago. Oh my gosh. Minus 12 days or 13 days. And then we have some 2 days. Let me see if. Alright, we don't have any. We don't talk about Korea's stamina here. Yeah, the stamina. I wish I had their stamina. 3k is weak. Unfortunately, it is. Alright, spa. Finally put them in. See, you do even receive some stamina from the spa. I mean, 1 stamina, that's not terrible. I should also start battling my friends more for stamina, because I used to, but it's been slacking on different battles. You can almost buy a AAA game with $50. Yeah, that is true. Or you could also buy a ton of Onyx. Yeah, sure. I could just type out my code in the YouTube chat. Here, let me type it out for you. I believe this is it. I'm just looking it over once more. Yeah, it should be it. we'll do midnight walks later. Right now, I'll try some PvP. So now we're seeing some tanks. In the previous list, we didn't have any Neptunes. Isolid, she's pretty scary sometimes. But if you do get the damage off on her first, it's free. So we'll try her. Oh no, my Citri might die. Okay, no. I've sent you a friend request, yeah. Alright, I'll add you. I remove non-logins during Ragnar break. I do too, for the most part. But I try not to remove, I would say, like, some members from the Discord and such. Alright, let me add you actually before we do any more. I hope it pops up here. Sometimes I have to reset the game. Alright, we do have 2 here. So we'll add both of you. No more slots. Alright, I got you too. So now we're full on friends. Yeah, Ophois, she's a beast. Oh, I accidentally tapped. Well, good thing Ophois didn't die, because she had no immortality. What do you farm with stamina? Recently, I was just leveling up some evolved units. I was leveling up Swimsuit Davi and Set. And I'll farm the stage. The stage with, I believe, Hell is featured on the stage art. So we can find it real quick. I actually have to do this. I forgot about this. Which one is it? No. One sec. Where is this stage? Oh, I farmed this one. I farm the second death right here. For me, it's only been red crystals. Yeah, dude, I have no evolution material for the fire type. It's sad. So I'll typically farm this stage and just toss in 4 random units with her. I forgot to claim the reward. No problem. Alright, let's do more. Well, one more. Oh my gosh, my Hilda. I think she's dead. She's just sticking around like what a tree. Oh, accidentally tapped. And not even a perfect drive skill. Look at this immortality. She's insane. Isolita used to use her based on the tier list. Yeah, she is pretty. She's pretty curvy. I'm gold 1 again. Hey, congrats. Gold's not bad. I mean, at least you do get some increased crystals from weekly. Imagine not getting a perfect. Yeah. I'm a bad PvP player. Look at this. What a beast. The 1-star unit. Rank 1. Oh my, look at this. Gold is where everything turns from easy to extreme mode. So is it just like all of the ignited units start to pop out in gold, I guess? The jump of power between silver and gold is huge. Alright, no more tickets. So, why is this glowing? Oh, I forgot to add them. Alright, one more. Buy some bath towels. Let's actually do these. So, Mercury. We'll try for her. I hit 5 mil on the world boss right now. Hey, congrats on your damage. Will you try PC streaming via emulator one day? I actually wanted to stream with the emulator, but unfortunately my game just lags way too much. And I tried, I would say about 3 different emulators, and unfortunately they just lag way too much. So I'm just using my phone now. Alright, so I'm gonna let this spa run for a second, and then I'm gonna take a quick break real quick. Alright, I'm back. I used to be in Platinum, but I dropped to Gold. Oh, Platinum 1, but dropped to Gold 1 after the Ignition update. Yeah, Ignition was a huge jump. I remember when it first launched, and these teams started um, rushing Ignition on their first attacker, and I was like, dang, I'm gonna have a problem with this system. But as time went on, it isn't too bad. Do you spend crystals for the event and PvP tickets? For World Boss, I am, and PvP, no. If I was trying for the top 100, I probably would, but top 100 is such a grind, and the teams are so tough to beat. I always do auto PvP. Probably the reason I'm still in gold. I mean, auto is not bad. Like, you can still get to platinum and such with with auto. But yeah, manual is the way for some units. So maybe try manual. And if you do better, then stick with it. I personally prefer manual on PvP because it's probably the only area in the game I manual. Sometimes in Ragnar Break I will try, but you know, most of the game is just auto. So I like to auto or manual in PvP. No dead memes here, Dial. Wow, you pulled a Lupin from the HOR? That's crazy. I just seen in the Discord. I said nothing too good from this so far. I'm hoping for the Spastin. Let me try and fix this chat box. One sec. Oh, well. I'll try and mess with this later a little bit more. I use auto and I'm plat 5. Only time I use manual was to speed up climb to plat, and I'm a 1.5-year-old free-to-play player. I literally just have ignited Eve +6 and Oathways +5. Rest no ignition. I mean, that's great. I've been slacking on the PvP grind. So props to you for the Platinum 5 auto grind. Oh wow, so 2 more Fluttering Citrus, the Lupin, and a Mercury. That's pretty good from the HOR. Yeah, I do agree. Lanterns take a ton of time. Can I know which type of Hilder is strong and what's the difference? Well, Gunslinger Hilder, she's more of a PvP unit, but she is used a ton in World Boss and Ragnarok, so she's used everywhere. As for the Bridal Hilder, she is very, very strong for Ragnarok, as you have all probably seen during the... what's it called, raid? I'm already forgetting the last Ragnarok. Oh, Arat's raid. So you'll probably want to prioritize Gunslinger, but don't underestimate the Bridal, as she's very strong for raid. I'm not interested in PvP, I just do the 3 dailies and more if there's a dice event. Yeah, auto plat 5 magic. I mean, Eve is very strong and Oathways, so maybe those attackers are key. Oh yeah, also a reason I may suck in this game, no matter what game mode, I will always try, and I mean always have Tamamo on my side. Respect to you, prioritizing your favorite unit. I'm new to the game. How long have you been playing? I've been playing for a little over 2 years. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And I'm sure the others in here, as well as myself, of course, would try and help you out. But yeah, I've been playing for a while. Yeah, waifu over meta. It's not bad. Of course, this game is all about him. Tamamo isn't actually bad, she's decent. Yeah, she's not terrible. Are you planning on igniting your Tamamo or no? I only have Brattle, still can't get Gunslinger from HOR. Yeah, it's tough. Oh, we're already done with the walks. hopefully you pull her soon. She's insane. I have her fully ignited. Oh my gosh. Don't worry, one day I'll ignite my Demeter fully. Someday. Tamamo simp. Alright, we have one more world boss ticket and then I'll refresh. I have a question then. Are ignition cores? That's hard to get without events. Just saw the new event. I'll finally be able to get some. So they aren't too tough, but you do have to, I would say, sacrifice a bit of stamina if you would like to farm them from the story. And you can also obtain them through crystals if you would like to shell out some, but I wouldn't advise it as a new character. So outside of events, you're pretty much just holding out on DC to toss them at us through missions and such. But yeah, primarily through world boss is where you'll get your cores. So definitely don't forget about the daily core materials and such. Now we do have world boss pretty often, so you'll get some cores from there. And sometimes they decide to do login events and such, as we do have right now. And I believe a few months ago they had the Ignition Core Summon. So I'm hoping the Ignition Core Summon does return for the equipment side of the summons, as it's pretty useful. So yeah, the cores are pretty rare. Yeah, outside of World Boss, it's pretty grindy. Especially in the story, the drop rates aren't too great, at least from my experience. So it's best to grind out the World Boss a bit, even if you do have to reset the tickets a bit for the extra core box. It's definitely worth, as you are gaining a free core, and of course a core does need 99 core material and a 5-star fodder unit to create. And even if it's a fodder, it's a free core. Well, not free, but a cheaper core than normal. Hopefully. In theory, no. In practice, yes. Yeah, so you would have to give up on the banners a bit. But it just depends on your world boss teams and such. But of course, new units are always releasing. So yeah, no problem. So definitely keep the crystals for the banners. And then once world boss does roll around, now that we are actually receiving some improvements towards the world boss, after world boss level 200, we do receive 1 core material per completion. So hopefully we do pass 200 during this event. We do actually have 2 hot time events for the damage, so hopefully we get some good damage throughout the weekend. Is there a reason why tanks aren't that great in this game? There are like 3 to 4 good tanks. Well, of course it depends on their skill set, and I guess they don't really give love to the older tanks, but of course they've already been released. I haven't really looked into too many tanks outside of the meta. So I believe Argos is a tank. So But yeah, I mean, it does kind of suck that most tanks are kind of pushed away. The last tank we had before Argos was Raffles. Now, Raffles, I don't think she's terrible. I think she's actually good, but you do have to center her around wood type units. And then, of course, we do have the release of Argos. Now, we could check out. Oh, here's Raffles. So she does have immortality on the slide, which I did like. But you can also say, why am I going to run Raffles if I have Thisbe on my team? Because you already have one unit applying not ignition, immortality. So just really depends on your team comp and such. I think we will. I have seen the whales doing 500 mil per run. That's a ton of damage. And the bosses tick down much faster, so I have high hopes. Yeah, I do hope so. I think so as well. This world boss doesn't seem too tough, considering the Deborah world boss was pretty tough. I believe defense-wise, Deborah was tough. I deal 1,000 times less damage than you. It's okay. I mean, you're a new player, so definitely don't compare my team to yours. Hope for the whales, guys. Yeah, I do hope they keep on resetting. I'll try myself to input some damage. I can't help it. Hey, well, you're dealing over 60 mil damage, Dial. It's pretty good. Aren't you losing damage by playing at 3 times speed? Are we at 3 times? Oh, we're at 2 times. So I might be, but I just don't want the runs to take too long. Maybe on the next we'll try a 1 time speed and see how it does go. But yeah, I probably am losing a bit of damage. That 60 mil is nothing in front of your damage. Well, it's a good chunk, so I give you props for 60 mil. Do you care about the DC story? I find it very interesting for the mobile game. I personally don't read it too much, and for the most part, I'll just skip it. But I do believe it's very in depth, and they actually do care about their story. I should honestly start reading it a bit more, but I don't know. I get impatient and just too excited for events, so I'll just skip the story. Is it interesting to do the 6% 5-star summons every day? I would say for the newer player, it's pretty valuable as you'll constantly obtain 5-star units, but don't summon on it every day, maybe every 2 or 3 days, because you'll want to have some crystals saved up for future guaranteed upon summoning banners. So Maybe every few days try and do one. And yeah, that is my recommendation, but you could do anything. 6% isn't too bad if you do hit 5-star units that are useful. And of course, defodders can be used for ignition. So, definitely not terrible, but I do suggest having some crystals backed up. Yeah, just as Dio's mentioning, the World Boss banner seems to be very strong. They do have the, I believe, Guillotine and Swimsuit Davi featured, which you can use Swimsuit Davi outside of World Boss for Ragnabreak. You can use Guillotine. Of course, she's a staple unit for Fire World Bosses. And then we do have Navi and who's the fourth one? Navi is very strong for World Boss. I forgot the final one, but I know they're all good. What's your highest spell level on a character? I believe it's Ophois actually. So we'll check her out. Oh, it's Thetis. Now Thetis, she is pretty strong for every world boss. So I do like this best world boss pickup. As a newer player, I would suggest trying to summon a bit on this, but don't get too involved, as sometimes the 5 stars don't hit, like the 3%. So definitely prioritize the guaranteed upon summonings for Mercury and for Mafdet. And then if you would like to try and test your luck, then move in on the 6% or the best world boss. Now, best world boss would be better unit wise, as only 4 units are featured. But if you would just like to obtain 5-star characters, then try the 6%. But yeah, sometimes it is bait. You can get a little sucked in with the featured characters. I need Navi. You should definitely try summoning for her. She is pretty strong. So yeah, I like the 6% sometimes because I do receive some 5-star fodder from it. So 6% is nice for myself. I'll do it every few days, maybe. I was testing my luck on this solo summon off banner or off camera, and oh my gosh, the luck was not there. I think I did try like 4 multis. I mean, 4 is not a lot, but I was just hoping to see a Mercury pop up. I actually ended up pulling a Wodan from the Mercury solo. Don't look at Mercury's knee. You'll want to unsee it. Okay, I'll avoid looking at it. I keep 200k for unexpected collabs. I honestly hope we have a collab unexpectedly, because we haven't received a collab in so long. Oh my gosh, I have to charge my phone. After that, the pro tag made a deal. Who could touch Tamamo's 9 tails first? That's pretty funny. See, like, I should be reading more of the, like, narrative stories and stuff. I think Tamamo had a special story event. I mean, I got 2 5-star off banner. Really? Wait, let me check out this one. Do they have off banner units? Or do you mean the, oh, you mean the Mercury banner, right? Yeah, Mercury. It's pretty rough on those solo pickups. All right, I was just grabbing my phone charger. What's the best summon you got? I would say one of my best summons was probably early on in Destiny Child. I pulled, I believe it was 2 Danas, and I was so happy because Dana, she was so strong for so long, and she still is strong. But yeah, I would say my Dana, sometimes I would have some good luck, and actually during the Mafdet release of the water type one, I pulled a copy of her from the maintenance 3 to 5 ticket. So that is one I do remember. So pretty decent luck sometimes. But I'm still hoping out for the quadruple or something. Alright, so let's try 1-time speed. Oh, I still have to swap it. I forgot to swap the time speed. Three off banner, including yesterday. Oh my gosh. Certified Sag moment. I didn't even notice they had to go. It was nice chatting with you too, though. Mercury leg is broken. Yeah, I'm going to avoid looking at it. You pick up all of the rewards at the end? Yeah, I do. I normally save my world boss rewards for a video, so try and save them for it. It must be hard as a content creator on this game while the art is excellent. Gameplay, yeah, I would say it's pretty tough sometimes when, especially during a narrative dungeon, I would say is the hardest time, because you know during Ragnarok and World Boss you can cover some stuff, in videos, but during narrative dungeon, it's pretty rough. So this is why I also did want to start streams, because sometimes it can be pretty tough trying to pull out a video. Now, like, I could only update the guides and such ever so often here. So yeah, it can be pretty tough at sometimes, but I try to stick it out. I was considering doing PvP videos on the channel as well, but still trying to figure out how to make them more interesting. Gotta get them content, yeah. Do you play any other gacha games? I do play Dokkan Battle sometimes, the Dragon Ball Z game. You so American with pronunciations? Yeah, I mean, I can't help it, dude. Sushi is online on Discord? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she's here. She hasn't typed. I don't think so. Alright, so the damage still looks pretty normal. Maybe a voiceover on a replay of a PvP match trying to explain what and why things are happening, i.e. my attacker is being targeted. I mean, that's pretty good. I would consider that. $89 mil, not too bad. But yeah, I understand. I'll keep it in mind, totally. Because I do want to post more PvP on the channel. And I think it's an area where a ton of players are interested in. So I'll definitely try and come up with some stuff, including your suggestion as well. Have you tried Arknights? No, I haven't tried Arknights, but I have seen it a bit. And it looks pretty good. I do like how the characters look. I do play, I would say Genshin, but I mean, it does have gacha, so yeah, I play Genshin sometimes. I used to grind it a ton, but kind of fell off a bit on Genshin. Yeah, when you reach AR 50, it's kind of just a roadblock. But I am planning to use Genshin as a not PvP, as a stream game. So maybe sometime we'll play it here. But sometimes I'll play it. I'll play it. I love the game, but yeah, you only could do so much. You need to give it a try. The only game that makes me want to spend money. Well, maybe I'll try and download it. But if it makes you want to spend money, then I'll probably definitely spend money. Genshin has been kind of sleeper, filling with filler events for me as of late, but I have fun from time to time. Yeah, it's a little sleeper. I do like playing with friends though on Genshin. It's pretty fun. I installed Venus Vacation via VPN. Is that the DOA game? I might be wrong though. Oh wow, it's getting a global release. That's pretty cool. Yeah, spend money in a good way. On on Arknights, or I could buy Onyx. Oh, it is the DOA game. That's pretty cool. I'm in love with Honoka. I like Kasumi. No, Kasumi looks pretty good. But I'm also only considering her Destiny Child unit. Alright, sorry about that. I had to go do something real quick. It's super pay to win. Yeah, most games. But maybe I'll check out the DOA if they do release on global soon. The damage in 98 million. I want to break. I would say my hopeful peak with good RNG is probably like 140. I'm hoping to hit, but it's kind of a long shot. Can I DM you later on recommendations for my team? Yeah, sure. You can DM me on Discord. I'm not sure if they're open, but if you can't, let me know. But yeah, you can definitely DM me. So close to 100 mil and 98. You won't like it. Gameplay amounts to nothing. I guess it's just a fan game, like if you like DOA characters. Okay, gotta go. Alright, well, thank you for stopping by, dude. Definitely message me about your team if you need so. Good luck streaming. Thank you. Really, I want to play the game, but from scratch, it's impossible, really. Do you mean Destiny Child? It's pretty tough early on. And I've been talking to, talking to some of the newer members on the Discord that have just recently picked up Destiny Child, and just trying to tell them, like, it does take a lot of grinding and in the early stages, and then later on it becomes a little bit easier. But I would say it's definitely tough trying to get a decent team for like world boss and such. So early on, the objective is really to try and obtain as many 5-star characters as you can, and then just improve from there, and then move on to PvPs. Try and get at least silver. You could probably get silver pretty easily, but it does take a bit of optimization and shit. Do you get all of the characters on the Dead OI collaborations with DC? I did pull all of the DOA characters. I have... Which ones do I have +6? I have Ionit +6, or can be +6. Leifing is +6. Honoka, she's probably +1. Kasumi +6, because we did have a world boss for Kasumi. And then Maria Rose, I'd say +0. I could show you the DOA. I'm only missing one collaboration unit, and it's from the Kimono Friends. I spent a lot of crystals on the limited DOA Carta. I do agree, those cartas are nice. I've missed a collab Carta before though. I've missed the Catherine Carta. The game is very generous. It will give you all of the characters for free if you know what you're doing, but events are a long-term thing. Yeah, I do agree with you. Older accounts do better, yep. if you just suck up all of those free rewards and such, and then, use your crystals wisely, then you'll go a long way. But if you're tossing out your crystals on like a premium summon that is such low rate, and you're just dumping all of your crystals, then it does get pretty tough on your account. But even with crystals, you can always just save up for a bit and then get all of your crystals back. I mean, you do earn 1,400 crystals a day with the exploration as well as dailies. So crystals aren't too much of a problem, but it's just really prioritizing which units are good, evolution, ignition, etc. I play the game mostly for collection. Yeah, at first I used to play for collection and would save every unit. But recently I decided to dump some of them. But yeah, I mean the arts on this game is insane. Which is why I wish the game had more collaborations, because like they could do so much with collab units. With any collab though, I would definitely collect all of them. Even if they're terrible, I keep them. Alright, so we hit 99.5. So still can't break 100. Alright, so DOA characters, she has all of the copies. So she's 6-star. I leveled her up. And then we also do have Kasumi. Where is she? I'm not sure if she's... Oh, not 6-star. I do like this costume. Next, Lei Feng's complete. I do like how Lei Feng and Ayane are pretty useful. So it's nice they did make some collab units pretty strong. He did my boy RC dirty? Yeah. I'm sorry, I had to fodder him. Don't worry, one day we'll get a new Red Cross and it'll be meta. The costumes for the DOA, they were through shop packages, so I ended up shelling out a bit and I bought the costumes. Oh my gosh, why is this message removed? It wasn't even a bad message. I did see what you said though. With the 3 stars. Yeah, she is. So she'll be coming with the Juno, I believe. As for my 3 stars, I've just started recently saving them. So here are some of them. I'll work on them. Probably try and level them this weekend. 4 stars, I've decided to start saving them as well. I'm not sure how endless is because I haven't really looked into it too much. I believe they have a 3-star and a 4-star mode, if I'm not wrong. So, but I am saving up for some 4-stars. Oh, they are mentioned in the World Boss story? I didn't know. But yeah, Juno will be coming soon. I do want Juno a ton. Oh, they have a 3 to 5-star mode? Okay, cool. So it's 3 modes. Wow. I thought it was just 3 and 4-star. What's Endless Duel? I think it's a new type of PvP. Yeah, what Dionite said. PvP, but using 15 units. New whale trap. It might be a whale for those 3 stars. Alright, let's try again. See if we can hit the 100. They should increase inventory limit. Yeah, they definitely should. Do you have max inventory? I personally don't. I think mine's at 280. I really need to increase it though. Whale's gonna spend a lot more money. Yeah, I hope they do. I'll just be cruising through endless. I won't try too hard. Try to put at least 1 3-star a day in the spa. Okay, I definitely will. Yeah, because we do obtain a ton of 3-star costumes, so I'll do so. But thank you for mentioning it. Oh, it's at 500 is max? Wow, they should increase it then. They've increased the child inventory a good amount. I keep 1 copy of all non-monster childs. That's pretty nice. The background music edit, yeah, I hope it does come soon. I personally like the Christmas pathos music, and I know some in the Discord don't like it, but I do enjoy the Christmas music. So I'd probably choose Christmas pathos. Wonder if the game is anywhere near to being closed and global. 200k? Yeah, it's not really a ton. You're also right though. The team size for global. I'm probably thinking it's pretty small because I don't know. I wish they should give the global side a little more love. Sushi. Yeah. Sushi hates on Christmas pathos. My favorite is the HR background music. Yeah. For the most part, I do like all of the music. Oh my gosh, she's evading so many attacks. Mm. 500k? Yeah, dude. She's a beast. Okay, maybe we can hit 100 if this fever goes quick. I don't think so. We're hard stuck 99. Oh my gosh. We cannot hit 100. Maybe we'll try math that lead. At the same time, there are the game Defense Wars doing 400k a month. Wow, I honestly didn't think Defense War was doing good. But I guess it's doing better than Destiny Child. I did try out Defense War though, and it's not too bad. All right, we'll try Math Lead. Defense War was good till it got boring. Yeah. I believe their Devil Pass system on Defense War is cheaper. So maybe that is a plus. But Defense War has to share profits with the studio making it. I think if I do have Mercury in the front row, we will hit 100 because she wouldn't be involved in the fever. But there's also a good chance she would die if I did move her to the front. So They're actually developing a new game. Oh wow. Is it the project game? I'm not sure. Maybe they have something else in the works besides project. Hey, no problem. I'm glad the guides are working out for you. Project Eve. Oh, okay. I think they had a small trailer for the Project Eve. I might be wrong though. All right, so the damage on this run, it's pretty low considering the last run. So we'll probably go back to the Babel lead and then move Mercury to the front. They're still hiring for Eve. That's pretty cool. I mean, I hope they polish it to the best of their ability. It'd be pretty cool to see. Well, play. All right, so 70 mil here. Not the best. I'm actually going to try and swap some equips to her. What does she have right now? Alright, so she has a unleveled showtime. What is this? I'll give her this one, because Mott will be moved to the back. Yeah, I do agree. I'm glad they did. Lion was terrible for them. Oh. Like the early stages of the global side, they were not, it was not fun. Oh, I think I forgot to switch my lead. So I might have a random leader. Let me actually close this one out. But yeah, line was pretty bad. I remember, well, I'll always remember the early collaborations. They had the Kimono Friends collab release, and they had each unit on a separate pickup summon, and everyone was so angry. The crystal used for dice rolls is for whales. Yep. I mean, maybe once a day you could get a die from the 6% summon, but kind of sucks they put it for the Moa Paradise. Oh yeah, the 300 coconut trees. We should be able to obtain them without summoning a ton, because we have Moa Paradise and the mission pass as well as the world boss shop. So if you do buy them all and have good RNG with the Moa Paradise, hopefully you'll be able to hit 300, which I think we all should be able to. I still have potato chips in my inventory. I honestly wish I kept all of my like narrative stuff and the mission pass collections. It'd be pretty cool to have like the Miku and whatever narrative item, etc. 4,000 potato chips. Oh my gosh. The one thing I do keep a ton of is the costumes. I have like too many costumes. But I don't know, I just never want to sell them. I should though, for rebirth coins. $350 coconut trees. I still think we'll be able to hit it. Yeah, so I did have 3 attackers for the majority of the first day, but I ended up actually doing better without the 3rd attacker, which I was running Thanatos. But I do believe with the Eve and Math duo, they do better on fever time. So overall, I've been hitting 100 mil with them more often than having 3 attackers. But for some reason, we can't hit it here on the stream. So hopefully we can for this run. We still have a minute to go. Also, the one unit that is helping a ton is the Rusalka with her tap skill, as she does increase the, I think, the skill gauge for the attackers. Alright, so we'll definitely hit 100 here, finally. The rewards get good from 150 onwards, yep. I'm excited for the costume select box, actually. I think I'll be going with the Eve costume. Alright, so we broke 100 finally on the stream. So definitely possible to break 100 here. Yeah, sure. Alright, let me just trial again, because this will probably be our last run for today. Alright, so here are the battle stats. Math that with 53 mil and Eve 47. Here's the damage taken. And then, of course, the HP given is all mocked. But maybe I should try 3 attackers. I still have to mess with it, my team a bit. We do have 10 days, so... Not sure, like... Thanatos, he's good. But I do like not having him in the fever time. If I had cores, I would give him the second ignition. But I don't have any cores. What does Miku give? 52.1% for 3 water type allies. Is your Verupa ignited? No, unfortunately she isn't. I have her at +3. Where is she? Yeah, here she is. And I still have to evolve her. So I did test her out in a run, and she wasn't doing too well. She was dealing less damage than the Thanatos. Maybe Billy's good. Yeah, she's okay. Should we try Miku for a run? I'll probably leave it for now. Alright, so we have some here. 5. I'm glad they're giving gold from this mission pass as well. Alright, so I'm gonna finish up these PvP matches and then we should be done for today's stream. So hopefully we can beat this team actually, because Daphnis is pretty strong.
逃がさないわ。ドーナツパーティーしましょう。どんな女の子が好きですか？先駆者。それが私よ。
Your team is hella OP. Sometimes it does crack though. One unit who also destroys me is Courtesan Bathory. She can be a problem. It cracks instantly. Hey, well, at least you did add the ignition to Citri, so that'll be great. Really? What's your uncap on her now? Is she +6? It's probably just bad RNG. Then again, what's her rate? 95.1% chance. So +4? Okay. Oh my gosh, oh voice.
それが私よ。逃げちゃダメ。
Oh, 89%. I mean, that's not bad, but
これくらい逃がさないわ。
I guess just unlucky.
今日の勝者はあなた。また私
It's my
の
first time
勝利
hearing
なの
their
ね。
voices. I always play on mute. Alright. Oh, we have no more tickets. Alright, so I think that'll be it for our first stream here. I mean, it's a pretty good test stream. I did enjoy it, so I mean, thank you all for stopping by and chatting in the stream.
簡単には倒せませんよ。
So that'll be it for the first stream. I'll post more in the Discord and community tab on YouTube for when I'll be streaming again. So yeah, and if you guys haven't checked out the summons, we did post some today here on the channel for Mercury. So feel free to check those out if you'd like. But I mean, thank you all for stopping by on the stream, and then we'll be back for another one yet again. So yeah, I'll see you all later, and then yeah, thank you so much for watching.